Hey, this is Red. I just wanted to step through and give like a quick little, I don't know. I wanted to talk to you guys about the credit repair process because I get a lot of questions and they seem to be the same questions, so I might as well have made a video about it. So if you're in the credit repair process, any part of it, then that means that at some point in your life, you were not handling credit appropriately, which is about 95% of us. We've all been there. However, when you first take that step to saying, no, I want to fix my credit, I do want to get on the right path, it's not an easy one. If it was an easy path to have like great credit and perfect credit, then everybody would have great and perfect credit, but we don't. Some of the things that you may encounter when you're going through credit repair, just so you know, is one, that it's not going to happen overnight. I'm sorry that it's going to take usually 4 months or better to really start seeing an impact on things. If you're thinking that it's just going to be 30 days or 60 days, other people are offering to do a credit sweep for you and just take everything off your file, and you're thinking that's what I'm going to do. I'm not. What they're doing is illegal. What they're doing is telling you to file identity theft, that you just don't know anything about anything. And yes, the bureaus will take it off, but it's going to come back on your report later on. Now, when we're doing legitimate credit repair, like I said, it takes time. And a lot of times, because of how we do the repair, it shakes up the creditors, which is what it's supposed to do. A lot of these collectors don't even have the correct information or rights to even be coming after you for the debt half the time. So a lot of things may happen. You may start getting letters in the mail. You might be getting a so-called summons. Well, it probably isn't even a summons. The sheriff don't even deliver it to you. It'll be the collectors who are threatening to sue you and saying, hey, we're going to take you to court. You need to pay us this amount of money and it can go away. That's a scare tactic. So before you get that letter and you just freak the fuck out, come talk to me. Let me help you with it. Because 9 times out of 10, it's not even true. And if we go and we find out that they actually did not get a summons against you and they just said it, then the ball is really in your court, because now they just violated the law, you know. But you can't just get scared or say, okay, forget it, I'm gonna just pay it, and that's it. That's one of the things the creditors to do. Another thing collection owners to do, if they know that you were able to get it off of your report, or they didn't have all the information, they will just sell it. And then another collection agency will try to pick it up, trying to get any type of money for it. Again, don't freak out. There may be times where stuff pops back on your report under somebody else. I mean, another company. We would just handle it accordingly. Last thing, while you're going through the credit repair process and your stuff is starting to drop the hell off, guess what's gonna happen? Debts that you didn't even know you had are gonna start popping up. Debts that you know that you didn't pay back in the day, they're like, oh, he's starting to pay his own credit, or it looks like to them because it's not on the credit report anymore. Let me go ahead and send this out. See, can I get some money too? So you may start getting stuff popping up from years ago that you didn't even know was a collection. That does not mean the process is not working. This is a part of the process. That's why it's called a process. That's why I say trust the process, because it takes actual time to do. And once I drop this do-it-yourself course, you're gonna see. You're gonna see that, yeah, okay, she's not gassing. Like it really takes some work to do. Yeah, it does. Lastly, that I wanted to say about this, with credit repair also, what we do as a company or people in the credit repair industry, you know, the ones who are doing it the legal and ethical way, we use the law to try to dispute things on your report, right? So if it's not reporting accurately, we have a claim. Like, hey, the law says you have to report this accurately. And a lot of times they get it deleted off of your credit report. But that does not mean you don't owe the debt. So if you do actually owe the debt, you cannot be surprised that they're going to continue to try to come to you. The credit repair process is getting the stuff off of your credit report. It does not mean that, hey, you just don't owe anything anymore. Because if it is a legitimate and accurate thing, you will owe it. And if that's the case, then we move into another tactic of getting you a better repayment plan, or a way that you can repay it and they'll show up good on your credit report and they can take off the bad stuff that was up there first. So there's options around everything. But main things, like I said, trust the process. Your score may drop before it gets better. Stuff may get added under somebody else. You may get threatening letters in the mail. All of that. Trust the process. I promise you. I promise you it works. So, y'all look out for my DIY course. I promise you, maybe a week, if that. Like, I'm just tidying up the last parts of it. And my DIY course is going to be free. Free $99 for everybody. And if you're a client of mine, you're going to have it anyway. It's going to be in your dashboard. So, y'all be on the lookout for that. But yeah, just trust the process. You know, and while I'm at it, because I forgot to say this part too, if any of y'all are working with me or any credit repair company and you're going behind their backs and you're actually doing everything they told you not to do, like you're talking to the creditors on the phone, or you're like just paying stuff off and not letting us know, then you cannot be upset when your results are not what you think they should be. Okay? So, trust it. Trust the process. I really had to get back up in here and say that. Trust it. And we can see it. We can see the stuff that you're doing when you're, not following the rules. Or if we're telling you, hey, when you get something in the mail, we need to see that immediately. Yeah. So, talk to you later.